Guys, it's Moody here, and I wanted to make a quick video regarding new Little Cup Pokemon ban list. The Pokemon that were up for debate were Carvanha, Gligar, Meditite, Misdreavus, and Scraggy. Out of these 5 Pokemon, 4 of them were banned. Carvanha was banned, Gligar was banned, Meditite was banned, and Misdreavus was banned. Meanwhile, Scraggy passed the suspect voting. Do I agree with these decisions? I think for the most part I do, although I don't honestly think I've used some of these Pokemon extensively enough to really agree or disagree. But from some of my videos, you know that I loved using Carvanha, and it was honestly one of my favorite Pokemon ever. But the thing was, I honestly think that Carvanha was so broken. With Speed Boost, I've gotten so many sweeps just with Speed Boost Carvanha. It's ridiculous. I think Carvanha actually becoming Ubers was a good thing. I think it's a really good thing. Moving on to Gligar, I think in this suspect voting, they focused probably more on the rock polish variant of Gligar more than the defensive. That's my opinion, because I honestly never really looked at support Gligar as much of a threat. Obviously, I only really use the Stealth Rock, Roost, whatever variant. And the thing with Gligar is, now that Eviolite came out, it's definitely been able to survive even 4 times effective ice moves. So I mean, it's debatable. I don't really think the defensive version of Gligar is obviously a threat, but the offensive rock polish one is probably the one they focused more on. And I haven't actually used it before, but I'm pretty sure that once that Gligar would have gotten up a rock polish, then it would have been pretty broken, because at that point, with Gligar's already pretty good speed, it's probably gonna wreck shit. Moving on to Meditite. Meditite has Pure Power, which boosts its attack to 28, and this is the highest attack stat of any Pokemon in this Little Cup tier. Its only setback is really its speed, but that's also easily fixable with either Choice Scarf, or it can run priority moves such as Bullet Punch. So I think Meditite going into Ubers is also definitely something I agree with, even though I haven't actually had I guess a chance to really use it. I never really tried Meditite, but judging just from the Pure Power bringing its attack stat to 28 is definitely something I'd feel threatened by. Misdreavus was always something that I thought would be an offensive threat. It has great stats and move pool. I haven't really ran into bulky variants, but it can be pretty bulky, and the Nasty Plot sets are definitely dangerous. The substitute Nasty Plot sets are definitely something that I'd also feel threatened by. So I think Misdreavus also going into Ubers is a good thing. It was Ubers. Misdreavus and Meditite were Ubers in 4th gen, and when they were making the tier list for Little Cup, I guess they didn't really think they would have been that much of a threat, maybe because of the Eviolite in 5th gen, but I'm just maybe just throwing out theories here. I didn't actually really get to look into it or read on it, but that's what I think. I think the 4 Pokemon that did go to Ubers were definitely good choices, good decisions made there. Scraggy I have not used, but I know that Scraggy can be pretty bulky. Meanwhile, it has Moxie and Dragon Dance, but obviously there are things that can still counter it, so it's probably really not that much of a threat. But honestly, Once again, I don't actually know that much on it. I haven't used it that much, so I don't have like first-hand experience. Those are the new Ubers for Little Cup, guys. Carvanha, Gligar, Meditite, and Misdreavus. Have fun Little Cupping!